Welcome back to another episode of Tips and Tricks for the mobile game G.I. Joe War on Cobra. Today I want to talk to you about the current Roadblock versus Baroness event that's happening in-game and will be going for another couple days. I'm a little late getting you this information, but anyway, here we are. So, currently, we are after Baroness and Roadblock, getting some of those epic cards to increase their power, increase their level. And when the event first started, you got this little notification screener you should have, and it was just kind of talking about this is what's going to happen, and Roadblock is one of the tankiest characters in the game. Baroness is vicious. Have you played much with her lately? She's got this, one shot, one kill move that if she's leveled up and she goes after some medium, low level, boom, one shot, one kill, really, truly is it. So apparently, just on a side note, Do Not Disturb does not work on iPad for stopping notifications. They're still popping up and it's driving me nuts. So let's talk about the event. I want to help you find some less confusion because I've been fielding a lot of questions the last couple days while I've been sick, trying to answer some people who are like, how do I do this? This isn't working. So pretty quickly, let's just kind of go over the current event requirements. And by the way, we got this game kind of global mass release last week, a week ago, Monday. And while maybe, we were introduced to the game mid-event for the Snake Eyes Storm Shadow, and I actually did really pretty well on that event for getting silver coins and so forth. So I think there's still plenty of time, even though I'm a little bit late on the information. So I'm going to tap here on the events box, and we're going to look at the gnarly, mean, rough and rugged Roadblock here. And so each side, G.I. Joe and Cobra, each have 6 kind of missions. And in each of those missions, I'm going to call them missions, but in each of those missions are like 3 levels. And each of those levels will award coins, silver coins, at least in this event. So what are those events, or what are those missions? Well, reinforce your defenses, gather the troops, research and development, campaign victories, featured unit damage, and conquest victories. Both sides have that. Some of these are pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. There's a couple that have raised some questions. We're going to cover that now, or today. So what's reinforce your defenses? Simply is upgrading your base. Upgrading anything. Your headquarters, your gun turrets, your mining operations, your drilling operations, your leader outpost, anything that's out here on the map, barracks, locker room, the energy I think I even was able to upgrade these mines. Not the tank traps, you can't upgrade those, but these landmines, I think that actually qualified as well. So reinforce your defenses is simply upgrading. And I've already completed it. I don't remember how many it was. I think it was 3, but I would be confident to believe that you've all done that by now. So we don't have to deal with that too much. Next is gather the troops. This one is pretty straightforward and self-explanatory also, but that doesn't make it easy. If you notice, I'm still working on it. You have to get additional cards, like the troop cards, the steel battalions, the roadblocks, scarlets, any cards, beachheads, bazookas. You need 100 for your first level, 200 for the second level, and 300 for the third level. And as you can see, I've got 2 of them here. That's pretty straightforward. Research and development. That, if you notice, I'm a little bit shy on. I haven't even hit the first level. Research and development, and by the way, quick tip, if you tap this eye in the top right corner of each of these, it'll tell you what it is. It is upgrading your cards. So if you have enough cards to up your Vampa level, when you up that level, then you've researched and developed. And you need to do a total of 5 to get all the silver coins you can out of that area. Next is campaign victories. Now, we'll talk more about this in a later video, but when you go to the map, there are, at least as of right now, from what I see, there are 3 types of battles. There are campaign battles, there are challenge battles, and there are conquest battles. So right here, the campaign victories are the storyline. They will have the yellow background. Let me just X out of here real quick. Let's go to the map. I won't just talk at you, let's show it to you. So we'll go to the map, and if you notice right here, right there, we've got the Baroness Call to Arms, and it has that yellow background. Well, that one in Call to Arms, that's our first campaign battle, and that is a victory. And here's a secret. You can do that one over and over and over, because that's how I completed this one. I did the first one 3 times, boom, got it. So unless they fix that, you should be able to you shouldn't have to wait for a new campaign victory battle. You should be able to go to an old one and redo it. There's a hot tip for you on that one. But yeah, all these mean different things. So if you notice, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 5 yellow backgrounds that have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and little taglines, little whatever you want to call them. Those yellow ones are your campaign battles, and it's those ones you have to beat to satisfy that mission. Next, we've got the featured unit damage, and I will also talk about conquest victories at the same time, because they are kind of blended together. You do something that will qualify for both of them. Now, featured unit damage means if you're on the Joe team, you're going to be using Roadblock to damage Cobra in your Cobra battles. If you're on the Cobra side, you're going to be using Baroness to fight the gijoe base. Not by themselves, but they need to be in your group, in your unit, in your squad, and they need to be able to get some damage. Here's the catch. It can only be on a conquest battle. You can't lead them in a campaign, and you can't lead them in a challenge. They must be in a campaign battle. Not only that, if you have spent your battle cargo for the day, they won't count. So let me back up here. I'm exiting out of here. You see the cargo button down here in the lower right next to your base? Tap that. Now in the top right, not in the top right, but kind of in the top right, you'll see the battle cargo. Mine will be available in 1 hour and 4 minutes. I could also use diamonds to reset it. It's kind of the like a dark gold, and it's got the chain wrapped around it. If you don't have available battle cargo and you get 6 per 24 hours, and we'll talk about battle cargo in depth in another video, but this is kind of an intro. If you don't have battle cargo, the unit's damage won't count in the conquest victory, and if you beat that conquest battle, you won't get credit for that victory. You must be using one of your 6 available battle cargoes. So keep that in mind. If you've been trying that and it's not working, that's why. It's because you're probably out of battle cargo. So wait till you see that you've got some battle cargo available, and then try those again. If you notice that on mine, it's kind of difficult to get some damage. I have done 4 or 5 now of these conquest battles. I'm only up to 6,830. It's a little bit difficult to get Roadblock out there, and I think Baroness is similar. The conquest victories is just simply winning conquest. Now, if you are out of battle cargo again, it won't count. So I'm going to harp on battle cargo. It's very essential. It's a key component of this game, is that battle cargo. So you're going to want to, keep up on that. Anyway, we can go down here, and on a side note, if you notice that kind of teal, blue, green, whatever color you want to call it, that's the Joe side, and you go down here, that's the Cobra side, the red side. I believe the colors flip when we go. Let's flip over to Cobra side. There's so much about this game. There's a lot of videos forthcoming, by the way. Okay, so yep, red is Cobra, and that green, tealish blue will be G.I. Joe. So yeah, same things. Reinforce your defenses, gather your troops, research and development, campaign victories, Featured unit damage. Oh, she's higher. She's almost on thing 1. Tier 1? I don't know. Conquest victories. So yeah, if I can't express anything more to you, is making sure you're battling not just the conquest. By the way, what is a conquest? There's two different. Let's go back to the map here. There are two things I haven't talked about: conquest and challenge battles. Now, if you're looking here at my map, look at this far left one. This sixth one, it says trust troops. That is a challenge battle. The reason is it's got this little crosshair in it. There is no character icon. That's a challenge battle. A conquest battle will be red background with a character icon in it. So just above that, you'll see Beachhead on that square with a number 8. And if I zoom in, City of Wakanda. No, King of Wakanda. So that's a conquest battle. Those are the ones that you're looking for. And only when you're right here, when you have over 200 trophies, I have 285, can you see those to battle. You must be tier 2 over 200 trophies. If you just get to 200 trophies and you don't see anything, give it a little while, restart the game, switch factions, do something, but you will see those. And so those are the 3 different types of battles, but those are the ones specifically that you're looking for the conquest. Not the conquest plane, the conquest battle. So yeah, like here's a beachhead, up top is a bazooka, there's a roadblock icon to the right, and old Jake down here below my sneak attack is a roadblock. So there's not much more to talk about in regards to this particular event. We got till, let's see, 3 days, 3 hours. There's still plenty of time to rack up a bunch of silver coins. The most difficult thing is if you've upped your base all the way, like you've maxed your base out, you might have some difficulties reinforcing your defenses. Here's a small tip. You may want to keep 1, 2, or 3 items that you don't fully upgrade every time you up your HQ. You may want to keep maybe some mines or some other little things off to the side so that when something like this comes along, you can get it done like that. Otherwise, you may be waiting hours or days to accomplish this. We only get one quest one event per week from what I understand. So at the end of this event, you will get 24 hours. If you notice, you only have 2 days and 5 hours, according to my game here, to finish these missions. But you have 3 days, 3 hours, and that's because they give you 24 hours in event time to buy your boxes right here. You have some time to go through and buy boxes. I'm not super feeling the push and the pressure for this because we got Baroness and Roadblock, as far as I know, everybody did, when we started the game. And this is just to get more cards to upgrade her. And I've been upgrading her. She's on level 2. I think Roadblock and Baroness are both on level 2 for me. So it's whatever at this point. It'd be cool to upgrade. Anyway, side point. So you've got 24 hours. And then, boom, depending on where you're at, 12 o'clock UTC, midnight, the next event will start. For me, that's Thursday afternoon. Might be Friday morning for you. Might be late Thursday for you. But that's the time frame. And then, so anyway, I'm hoping that every Friday I can get a video out that's talking about the latest event. Just kind of a quick overview. It doesn't have to be 30, 40, 60 minutes. I mean, that's essentially the video for today right there, is talking about the event. So I hope, I haven't gotten you some of this information too late. I hope you're still able to make some progress if you've been struggling with this event. Hit the subscribe button and the notification so you'll be notified when all these gameplay videos come out, because I am planning a bunch of them, because there's some confusion about this game. It's kind of fun, but there's a lot of confusion, and I want to start going through tips and tricks and details about all sorts of things so you can understand this better and you can get somewhere in this game, and then it's actually more fun. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. We will see you later.